Hey guys, welcome to my first look at Delver's Drop. So before I say anything about this game, I should let you know that the developers are very insistent that this is an incredibly early look at their game, and is not. You got to take it with a severe grain of salt. This is more of a tech demo than a gameplay. It's a press only release that they've been sending out to try to promote their Kickstarter, and it's very unfinished, and that is fine. So please don't look at this game and think, oh, this game is gonna suck forever, because that is certainly not the case. It is, this is just the very earliest look to show, like, here's some graphics assets, here's what we've got of gameplay so far, here's the music so far, and so forth. So, this is a top-down, Zelda-like, roguelike type of thing, in that, it's randomly generated in permadeath right now anyway. I'm not sure about how the main campaign is gonna work, but oh man, ghosts are the worst, by the way. Come on, man. You gotta, there we go. Bait them into shooting you, then kill them. They work like boos in Mario Brothers, but they feel a little bit cheap because there's no way to walk backwards at them or anything. So, okay, all these rats are gonna just walk off the edge, I guess. It's good AI for sure. But yeah, anyway. So yes, this is a very early look at a roguelike game. Later on it's gonna have a story mode. What we're looking at right now is the endless mode, and a very early version of that, where you just go through a bunch of rooms and kill as many enemies as you can, and collect all the gold you can until you die, and then you get a high score and so forth. So it's a good mode to just kind of show off what they have so far. The story mode, they say, is very unfinished, to the point where it's not ready to show to anybody yet. But what we can see right now of the endless mode, there's a lot of good things to be said about this game, despite its unfinished situation. For example, the art style in this game is probably what strikes me most about Delver's Drop. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's so good. Look, this is one of the best looking indie games I've seen in a really long time. The music is also really nice, but there's only 5 bars of it, so or so, I haven't counted, but ish 5 bars ish of music, which is not the greatest for your sanity in long playing sessions. Not that this game is really fit for long playing sessions at this point. This isn't, in its current state, this is not something I would sit down and play for 5 hours straight, but it kind of wears on you a little bit when you've heard the same music repeated like 70, 80, 90 times in a row. Maybe even more than that, I don't really know. Like, how long could it possibly be? Anyway, yeah, I would really like that shield. Oh, I just walked into spikes while I was looking at the shield that I want. Damn it. What an idiot. I'd really like that shield. That's what I was... Oh, god damn it. This is going great so far. This is my second recording. The first one... Oh, what the hell hit me? I apparently, walked into the spikes after they were already gone. Alright. Fair enough, let's start over. But anyway, this is my second recording, and the first one went way better, but unfortunately, the first one didn't have audio because Audacity just decided that my microphone was going to not be recorded. God damn it. This is going great. Anyway, so Delver's Drop is, if you think this game looks interesting, the reason I'm making this video, kind of the reason they're sending out such early press builds, is because their Kickstarter is approaching completion, and it still needs about $25,000 more. They have $50,000 already, so, in the next week or so, they're hoping to make that last push and get funded on Kickstarter so that this game can be made. It's probably going to be made anyway, but I'd imagine that Kickstarter is the best way for them to do it. They're going to have to go through some hoops and maybe even cut down on gameplay a little bit to, if the Kickstarter isn't funded. So if you're like me and you think this game looks really fucking awesome, then I highly recommend getting over there. For $15, you get a pre-order copy of the game, so you can, when it comes out, it's yours. And for $25, you get early beta access whenever that comes out, which is going to be in the summer probably, I think they said, maybe late summer 2013. So if you're really into the game and you want to see it early, then that's the best thing to do. I don't think that people who didn't fund the Kickstarter are going to be able to get into that campaign. So that's going to be your one chance, I believe anyway. I'm not totally sure, so don't hold me to that. But yeah, so I highly recommend checking out this game on Kickstarter and funding it if it's up your alley. Because it is, I think for a lot of people who follow the channel, you know, you like Isaac, you like, you know, games of that sort, you like indie games, you like roguelikes, then you will probably like, what is this game called? Delver's Drop when it comes out. It's my assumption anyway. So right now we're just clearing some rooms and getting down to the next floor. I find the best way to do this a lot of the time is to, like, when there's a switch, just try to rush the switch and then get down, but I don't know where it is on this floor. I don't think there is one. Oh, there is. Just rush the switch and get down. Though there is a chest that opens sometimes when you hit the switch. Yeah, let's get the crossbow bolts. But I'm not going to fuck around with these enemies because a lot of the time combat will actually just get you hit because, you know, the range on your sword is not very long. And enemies will take advantage of that. So even sometimes after you hit them, they'll still just turn around and hit you in return. Combat is still a little bit clunky sometimes. For the most part, it feels fine. But I do feel like maybe the physics are a little bit overdone sometimes. You know, like these gels just slide all the way across the room, which is more like annoying than challenging a lot of the time. But you know, it works. By the way, a big aspect of this game is physics. Like, as you might be able to tell, my movement is not a strict one-to-one. Like, you have to accelerate and decelerate to move around effectively. So sometimes, often, you'll find yourself, you know, sliding into obstacles because you let yourself get up to too much of a run, which is realistic. Sometimes also a little bit irritating, but for the most part it works fine. But sometimes it does feel like I'm walking on ice. This is the worst room. It's probably not the worst room. Like, the worst rooms involve ghosts. This is the worst puzzle room. Let's see if I can just knock this. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so that's out of the way. I went the wrong way. Good. So let's try to do the same thing with this. Fuck. Somehow hit myself there. I don't know, man. Sometimes I'm a little fuzzy on the details of the physics. Like, it transferred its sideways momentum into, like, it was going horizontally and then it transferred that momentum into vertical momentum. How the fuck do I get out of here, by the way? Get down here, I guess. Run up here, run in here. Let this thing shoot. Grab an extra shield to make up for the fact that the crate somehow managed to hit me, and then you can just run down into the exit. That went okay. Much better than it usually does for me. Here we have, oh god, springs, the other thing that is maybe not my favorite thing about the physics in this game. Springs need a lot of work right now, especially it's very possible to get an object stuck bouncing like either in one spring or between two springs, and then it just makes the worst noise in the world. Just like, "Grrr." So that is a mechanic that needs some serious work. But again, in a pre-alpha build, you don't really expect perfection. So these are all flaws I'm willing to overlook. God damn it, I missed some bombs somehow. There must have been like a switch chest up there that I didn't see. So that sucks. Could have used those. I guess we do have to kill all these guys. These are the Goomba of Delver's Drop. They have nothing. You hit them once and they die and they just walk straight at you. But they can surround you. I've been in situations where they unleash like 20 Goombas at you at once, and you have to just somehow like stop them from being able to flank around you just by sheer numbers. Do I have to kill everything in this room? God damn it. I hate ghosts. Ghosts are like the one thing that stops me from really enjoying this game. Whenever there's a ghost room, it's just the most frustrating thing in the world. I got some good footage in the last video that demonstrates that, but if you play Delver's Drop for any length of time, you're going to be pissed off by ghosts, so I'm not worried about there being a lack of that in this video. For example, right here, this guy being a total asshole. You have to like stand near them but facing away from them, which right there is a problem because you can't approach them without them going away. That worked out well. Somehow, I guess he couldn't see that I saw him because the obstacles were in the way. But anyway, here's another room full of ghosts, so that's good. I think there's like 4 in here. Come on, man. Let's go ahead and use the crossbow on them a little bit. That can help a little bit, but the crossbow doesn't do a whole ton of damage to them, unfortunately. There's 1 hit. God damn it. There's a bomb. I don't know how that got there, but I'll pick it up. It's good. We just have to clear out some of this shit. It's good that I have a shield because I would not be surprised if I ended up getting hit. Did my crossbow bolt just disappear there? Because I turned around after shooting it? You guys saw that, right? Like the crossbow bolt started coming out and then it was just gone before it hit the ghost. Yeah, it happened again. That is really bad. How could I just waste my bolt without even shooting it? I can't believe I've never noticed that before, because that seems like the best way to take out ghosts. But whatever, I guess. God damn it, ghosts. Like, I have trouble believing that anybody who designed this enemy, I was like, yeah, no, this works perfectly fine. This is a totally fair and not cheap mechanic for a video game. It just takes so long to kill them. There we go. Okay. Because you have to allow them to teleport to you. Good, more ghosts. Perfect. Come on, man, shoot at me. You have to allow them to teleport close enough to you that they're actually going to be inclined to shoot at you. I don't know why that guy teleported again. Come on, man. What are you doing? Shoot your fire at me. Jesus Christ. There we go. And then, oh god, wrong button. God damn it. Yeah, you have to allow them to teleport close enough that they feel inclined to shoot fire at you. And then you have to, you know, dodge the fire, and then you have to get close enough to hit them, which they hopefully allow you to do. But sometimes they don't. Sometimes they'll just disappear immediately after shooting fire, which I think is a glitch, because usually they seem to be on cooldown, but every once in a while they'll just immediately disappear afterwards. Just don't give me ham, I don't need that. I need shields. I had a shield on the ground last floor, and now it's gone. Sucks, man. Oh, I wanted that crate. Could have had a shield in it. Let's definitely try to get these guys down the hole. I guess that's not going to happen for that guy, but that's okay. Rats explode, by the way. I have no idea why, like, what inspired that mechanic. But, one rat is not a problem. A crowd of rats will destroy you. That's actually what killed me at the end of the last game. Damn it. Why can't I not just open the chest? If all the stuff is gonna fly, you know, into the abyss. Oh well. But yeah, that's what killed me last time, is a crowd of rats. There's no way, if you don't have a ranged weapon, to kill a crowd of rats without getting your ass kicked. Because like, one of them will blow up and knock others that are in the process of blowing up into you, and then they will hit you. And there's really nothing you can do to prevent that from happening. Here we go, crowd of rats. Let's use the crossbow doesn't work. What the hell? Okay, we gotta use bombs. Please work. Oh god, there's everywhere. Jesus Christ, do you see what I'm saying here? What am I supposed to do about this? They just knock each other into me, and then I lose, you know, several hearts of health. In that case, 2, but still, it's a lot, man. It's like getting hit twice in Spelunky for no reason. Oh, fuck. That was just me walking into a spike. But yeah, crowds of rats, super OP in Delver's Drop. Let it be known. But again, these are all issues that I'm sure will be ironed out as time goes on. As a proof of concept, this game does what it does very well. This pre-alpha build. I'm blown away by how beautiful the game is already in pre-alpha. Like, the art is spot on in this game. Ever since I first saw the Kickstarter, I was really intrigued by the art style of the game and just how awesome it looked. And I'm really surprised that the art exists to such a large degree already. You know, like you can already just walk around in these beautiful worlds. Like really, all they need to work on now is gameplay, which I say that flippantly, like, oh, it's only gameplay. I know that's a big project, but often you look at a pre-alpha of a game, and it's like, I'm gonna die here, by the way, for sure. But you look at a pre-alpha of a game, and it's like, like Spy Party is a good example. Spy Party is just kind of like, placeholder graphics everywhere. Doesn't, because they're not focused on that, but apparently this team has a really good artist who is really on top of their shit. The lighting is also beautiful. If you pay attention to the lighting a little bit, the directional shadows and everything, it's really good for a 2D game to explore things like that. Is really neat. Come on, man, just shoot at me. Let's use the crossbow. Oh, come on. Ah! He finally shot at me. Okay, here we go. There we go, okay. On to the next floor. Hopefully we get some health very soon, or this is going to be the end of the run. Oh, yep, crowd of rats means instant game over. In Delver's Drop. Oh, yep. Nothing I could have done, really, about that one. I'm surprised that crossbows don't work on rats. I kind of feel like that would be the one way to deal with them. But anyway, thank you guys for watching my first look at Delver's Drop. Hopefully this has piqued your interest enough to get over to the Kickstarter and fund it, so that hopefully it will come out without any hitches later on this year, I think is what they're planning on. Maybe early next year. But anyway, yeah. Support Delver's Drop. I will leave a link to that in the description, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time.